Well, I would like to welcome everybody and good afternoon to WS Display's webinar on our newest product, our dye-sub aluminum prints. During this session, we'll be more than happy to review over all the slides regarding this new product that we're actually have unveiled for all of our partners to utilize and offer to their clients as a good substitution for any of their wall mounting features that they may need. At this time, we are going to be holding on to the Q&A portion. There is a Q&A option that is available. We do have I'm joined with some panelists that are able to go ahead and answer certain questions, or if we want, we can go ahead and do all the Q&A at the end. There is a function on your control panel that will allow you to do so. So with that being said, allow us to begin. So what we're introducing now is our custom dye-sublimated aluminum prints with shadow wall mounts. It is a unique and sophisticated way to showcase your most cherished memories and artworks. It is designed to elevate your wall decor with our custom dye-sublimated aluminum prints featuring shadow wall mounts. It allows you to preserve your cherished memories or display your artworks in a truly captivating and modern way. The experience to the remarkable combination of durability, aesthetics, and personalization that only our aluminum prints can offer. You can create a space that reflects your unique style and personality with these exceptional prints. Now, as far as the overview goes, we are currently offering 6 standard sizes. They are going to be listed as the smallest, which is being our 12-inch wide by 12-inch high, our 18-inch wide by 36-inch high, our 24-inch wide by 24-inch tall, our 24-inch wide by 36-inch high, our 36-inch wide by 18-inch high, as well as our 36-inch wide by 24-inch high. Now, each size is sold individually with the exception of the 12-inch wide by 12-inch high, which is only sold in packs of 4. Now, we do have to note the fact that the 12-inch wide by 12-inch high cannot be purchased as individual ones. They will have to be sold in packs of 4. Now, these units are available as graphic packages only. The print without shadow mount is not available, which shadow mount is the mounting brackets that we have, and the shadow mount only is not available either. The aluminum sheet sizes are set. So customized sizing, unfortunately, is not available for this particular product. It includes your shadow mount and hanging hardware. The aluminum prints have a high gloss finish. They're matte or semi-gloss finishes are not available, unfortunately. And the corners of aluminum prints are slightly rounded for safety purposes. Now, talking about the shadow mounts. As you can see on your screen here, there are a number of pictures that kind of help you visualize exactly what these mounts will look like in the backside. The shadow wall mounts is our aluminum prints come with an innovative shadow wall mounts that create a striking 3D effect, adding depth and dimension to your display. The mounts are easy to install and ensure that your prints appear to float elegantly on the wall, adding an extra touch of style to any space. Now, our shadow wall mounts push the print 20 millimeters away from the wall, and they attach with a 3M double-sided tape and are pre-installed prior to packaging and shipping. A wall mounting bracket with screws and anchors are included to affix the shadow mount to the display. We offer 2 styles of shadow mounts. Our 12-inch wide by 12-inch high prints include a single plate shadow mount located at the top and 2 rubber bumpers at the bottom of the print, which if you could take a look to the left of the slide, you're going to see exactly the picture of the shadow mount and then the picture of the rubber bumpers on the bottom corners. Prints larger than 12-inch wide by 12-inch high have a full aluminum shadow wall mount frame on the back side, which is shown at the bottom image of this slide right here. The packaging. Now, our dye-sublimated prints feature a custom style pizza box packaging to keep your prints secure during transit. Foam inserts are actually glued to the bottom corners and inside of the box lid to keep the aluminum print secure and in place. The foam inserts are stepped and snugly hold the corners of the print as well as the shadow mount to ensure the print does not move. Box sizes will vary depending on the print size, and each print is packaged individually except for the 12-inch by 12-inch prints, which are packaged in sets of 4. The hanging hardware is placed inside the box prior to the aluminum prints. Now, for the proof approval process, we're really excited about this new feature, which we're actually unveiling to all of our partners with this dye-sub aluminum print. Now, we have added a new feature to the print approval process. Your graphic will be imposed on the wall to give you an idea of how it will look in person once mounted. We currently have 2 rooms for impositions. There are no options to choose which wall is used. Each print size is assigned to a room for imposition. The room imposition is also included on the proof sheet for the sales orders. Now, we do plan to add this feature to other projects in the future as well, but for right now, we're just doing this nice little test run here on these dye-sub aluminum prints. And this right here is an image of the second imposition room. This one right here is going to be the first one, which gives you a nice, good little kind of small wall. Almost looks like that it's on the outside of a dining room table. And as well as this one looks more of like a living room type of setting. But each of your proofs that are going to be coming to your email address for approval will have these pictured just like this. As you can see, you're going to have your actual print design on the left, and then right there in the middle is going to be a proof mock-up of the imposition on the room that has been selected. Now, always rest assured the fact that this proof mock-up will not print. What we're looking at is just going to be the actual print that we normally do, as well as the proof overlay. And a proof overlay always tells us exactly if your pertinent text and images are within the safe zone area to create the overall balance. Now, as far as the templates go, each template has a red dotted line around the perimeter. This actually represents the edge of the aluminum sheet itself. Anything outside the area may not be visible on the final product. The templates include all necessary bleed around the perimeter, so no additional bleed or registration marks are required on the print files. Now, this is a quick proof product. So just as all of our One Choice products, we do actually ask that the artwork is done specifically to the template itself. No need to add anything on your end. Make sure it matches it, and we will take care of the rest. The reason why is, as we know, our a quick proof process actually measures the size of your artwork in comparison to the templates that we have actually uploaded into our system and matches it ideally, so it doesn't unfortunately check for DPI, formatting, or pixelation issues. We will always request to the fact that we are submitted print-ready artwork. Graphic information. Now, as far as the material goes, this is a dye-sub aluminum sheet. It is a 1.15 millimeter thickness. The printing process is a paper transfer dye sublimation. The finish of the prints is a gloss finish, and these only come in single-sided graphics only. Production lead time is 2 business days up to quantity 5 prints, and these will only be available to ship from our Carlsbad, California location for the time being. Now, the dye-sub aluminum production process. Now, graphics are digitally printed onto rolls of transfer paper. There's a protective plastic that is peeled off the aluminum blank. The aluminum blank is then loaded onto a heat press table along with the printed paper transfer and sandwiched between two sheets of tissue. The heat press is engaged and the ink is transferred onto the aluminum sheet with heat and pressure. Once the graphic has been sublimated, the tissue and transfer paper are removed from the aluminum sheet. The appropriate mounting hardware is installed on the back side of the print before being packaged for shipping. So at this time right now, that pretty much concludes a nice good overview of our dye sub aluminum prints.